Hey Siri, how do I make money as a digital creator? How can I make money from my creativity? What's the best cost hosting platform in Africa?
To do that, you'll need to be online.
Alright, I'm online. What's next? Everyone has a story to tell. The difference is in how we tell them. As a creator, you tell your stories with the content you create. Our job is to give you a platform to monetize your content. So the next time you think about digital products, think Selar. Get started for free on selar.co today.
Hey there! Does earning at least 500k monthly sound like something you want? If yes, then Seller's Affiliate Network is right for you. Imagine this: sharing digital products you love and making money while doing it. Whether it's a course, an ebook, or other awesome digital goodies, we've got you covered. And the best part, you're in control. No complicated rules, just great products and those sweet commissions coming your way. Ready to boost your income this year? Join the Seller Affiliate Network and let's get started. Head on to affiliates.seller.co to learn more.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. We are live at the Q&A session with Douglas, the CEO of Seller. So basically, if you are unfamiliar, the entire purpose of this Q&A session is to have a sit-down conversation with our Chief Executive Officer. I like to call him our Chief Creative Officer or Chief or Creator in Chief rather, yes, because obviously he's the brains behind everything. It's a pleasure to have you here today, Douglas. It's wonderful for you to be here to answer a couple of questions that all of Seller has, and believe me, they do have a lot of questions. So just to kick things off, um, could you please talk to us, Douglas, a little bit about Seller, our purpose, our mission, your vision for Seller, and uh, any other tips or information in terms of product updates and everything else that you want to share with our users before we then go into the questions that they have for us?
So you asked me like 20 things there. Hi everyone. Thanks for tuning in. By the way, do we get to see the comments from the different live? Do we
Oh,
not?
of course, of course, of course. So if you are live, if you're hearing us, if you're listening to us, you can just leave a comment in the chat section. You can just leave a comment in the chat section and I'll be able to look at it from here.
Okay. Hi. Um, I'm Douglas, founder of Seller. Yeah, really just happy to answer questions today. We turned 9 this week. And I mean, we have been working really hard all year on a bunch of things, and I am just really excited to see to really give you guys like a tip of like what we've been doing, what we've been up to all year, and also just answer any questions you might have. So yeah, let's go.
All right, then that's perfect. We're hoping that you tell us more a bit about the updates that we have coming up and other things along those lines. But I think we'll leave that to the questions that people have to answer. We can already see chats coming in from other people. Lucy Claire from Nairobi, Kenya. Wow. Uh, Boss Lady Salome, Prince Amer, Senior Neo, uh, Coach Moses, we're glad to have all of you here, every last one of you. Pluto Funds, the accounting and finance coach. It's a pleasure to have all of you here. So we did get several questions. I mean, several questions from multiple people across Africa for this particular Q&A session. So Douglas, you have to be prepared to answer all those questions. Now, we did split those questions into a few different blocks. There is understanding the basics of how Seller works, affiliate
Oh
marketing,
my God, is
marketing
that me?
people's products. What? Please confirm if you can hear me. Okay, so it seems that the internet might be a bit of an issue. Please confirm in the chat if you can hear me properly. Hmm.
Yeah.
All right, you're back. Are you good now?
Yes.
All right, no worries, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. So the
Okay.
internet was a bit of an issue. The internet was a bit of an issue earlier. So yeah,
Okay.
I was saying that we do have a couple of questions, several questions actually, but because there were so many of them, we grouped them into primary themes. So there is affiliate marketing, getting started on seller, platform features, and like five different categories. I think seller users are really ready for you today. So to jump right into it, the first question, interesting, is how does seller work?
Okay. I mean, how does Seller work? I don't even know how to answer that. I mean, we really built Seller to make a very easy tool for anyone to scale online. So I think Seller is known for two things right now. So creators can create an account in less than 5 minutes and then just start selling digital products. Um, start selling digital products in like 5 minutes. So you can just upload, you set your bank account details, and then you can upload any kind of like product you want. So we've made it work for like digital products like ebooks, courses, trainings. We've also made it work for like event tickets. We've made it work for memberships, and really the list is endless here with us. Yeah, and then also I think a very big segment for us has also been the affiliate marketing segment. I think we think that affiliate marketing will also just really do well in Africa, and that's why we have been pushing it over the last, I guess, 1 year plus. And so a lot of creators, so we have an affiliate network whereby even if you don't create your own products, you can just, even if you don't create your own products, you can just simply go find great products that are already on seller and you can market it and earn a commission on it. And it's really been a very great source of revenue for a lot of people today.
All right, then that's perfect. The next question that somebody had is what kind of products can I sell on Seller and how do I sell them?
These are very, very interesting questions. Do we filter this in any way?
Yes, we
Um,
did.
Are you sure? But like, I
Quite.
mean, you can really sell anything on Seller right now, and I think this is just really what we have developed. So whether they're books, whether they're courses, whether they're trainings, a lot of people don't know that we can sell physical products. I mean, that's not something that we heavily promote, but it's something that you can also do. You can sell like your templates, you can sell your workbooks, you can sell your trackers, you can sell really just anything that you can think of. Yes.
Okay. Someone wanted to know if Seller is open to college students or if there are any age limits or restrictions.
I feel like I should control these questions actually, because I might filter out some, but like Salah is open to anybody. Actually, I think Salah is open to anybody. Interestingly, I was at a friend that has this like boot camp called Juice. They sort of like help. They go to like secondary schools. They teach people how to it's like a boot camp and they just give people some like, expertise. Interestingly, I was at the boot camp and it was secondary school students, and I was very surprised to know that like one of the people there, um, who's like I think in the senior secondary, if I'm not mistaken, is an affiliate marketer on the affiliate network, and I think that's really lovely. And I think they said they've earned one or two commissions from it, and I thought that was really nice. So it's really just open. I think our age limits, we don't even have an age limit. It's from like as young as like 12 to as old as that.
All right
Um,
then. So,
yeah.
just to add to that real quick, I think that an interesting note for us is that we currently have a case study on the Seller website that talks about a college student on Seller or college students who made up to 500,000 naira on Seller. So it is in fact open to anybody. There aren't any necessary age limits to it. But to skip ahead or to talk about the things that are particularly interesting, so to speak, One person wanted to know, can you add a feature that allows us to create reusable product options or global variations? A
That's a very
feature that allow, okay, okay, please go
so
ahead.
one thing I want to say is I don't think that Instagram live comments come to this. I'm like looking through. So you might have to keep your eyes on Instagram live actually, because I can see YouTube, I can see LinkedIn, but I don't think Instagram live comments are here. So you might just have to look through and just make sure that like we are not skipping through any questions there. But yeah, that's a very, very confusing question. And to be honest, I think with most of this, I think you're better off reaching out to our support just because I would love to ask more questions about that actually. So when you say like reusable products options, okay, I do have an idea though, global variation. So it's like maybe you have a maybe you have like a size chart, and instead of having to create a size for every product you have to can reuse that. That's actually a really good question. I think we can take that feedback down, so we should actually. We don't have one now, but we can definitely do that. I don't know if Chinelo is on the call. Chinelo is our product manager, so she would be the best to take note of this, but please, yes, I think that's a really good one, and I really think that we should do it. Let me just text Chinelo now. From the live, usable product options.
By the way, that's how quickly feedback is taken at Seller, by the way.
Okay, next.
All right, so next question is, and I think maybe this person had a personal thoughts that they had to share. Why can we not embed forms or personal messages after purchase? So like appreciation notes, community invites, or review requests.
That's a really good question too, and we're very sorry because we should have that actually. So, we should have that. And the thing is, it's not like we don't want to. We should have that. I think it really just makes sense. It's really tea. I'm just again, from the live success messages and so interestingly, we I have a friend. He's called Nelson. He uses Seller for his event at Third Space, and they also have a membership. And we were actually meant to work on like a thank you message or just like a hey, you're in the membership. These are some extra things. So I think yeah, we'll definitely do that. So yes, okay, let's go.
Okay. Now, to put things in context, some of these questions are actually publicly available information. And for anybody who might be curious, for any questions relating to how you can market your products, we spend all day, every day. I mean, I'm the content marketing lead at Seller. So we spend all day, every day teaching how to do all of these things, how to join the affiliate network, how to do anything that you basically want to do, how to get listed, why you're not getting listed, etc., etc. So all of those details are available. So right now we're just like focusing a lot on the stuff that the founder precisely is going to be able to answer for you. So, and this question is, what integrations are currently available or planned for Seller? Now, the ones that are available are kind of on the website, but maybe Douglas can talk about the ones that we're planning in terms of accounting, CRM, website automation, etc., stuff like that.
So interestingly, the goal for us when it comes to extending what you can do on Seller, I think for the most part, we would definitely love to like integrate more platforms. So right now we have a MailChimp, we have a SendPulse, we have a MailTrap, and there's another here and there. But I think the ultimate goal for us would be to build these integrations on our end for better for you to have a better experience. I think there are a lot of things that people would like to do today that like only a what's that platform again? What's the platform with all of the integrations? I can't even remember the name, but uh,
Zapier?
yes, that one. Um, Interestingly, like I remember when I was trying to learn how to pronounce the word like Zapier, and they were like, "Oh, just it's like happier, but like Zapier." But anyway, um, so we are trying to build these integrations on our end. That's kind of like our approach to the next phase of like product development at Seller. So what that means is email is like we're trying to do like a thing where we can control the email and it's on our ass. Like it's so email is such a very complicated product to build. Especially if you want to do it right, of course. That's if you want to do trash, we can do this. If we want to do if we want to do trash, we can maybe get some things out to you fast. Like e.g., like I think with a Telegram integration, I think we were not in a hurry to do that just because when we wanted to launch that, we wanted to do that really well. So we have the email integration that's going to come up very soon. Automations, automations is also just really something that's like priority for us. And I think the reason why that question that asks like, oh, you want to send a thank you note to people when they buy a product, the reason for this is we kind of want to build that flow into our like automations, and that's why that's not ready yet. But hopefully we have a bunch of this coming soon. So yeah, so you are right. So in terms of just email, I don't know of accounting actually. So we haven't gotten a lot of requests for accounting. The only thing that we've people have asked us for lately is like, I guess, wallet statements or account statements, on which we are deploying soon. But then a lot of other things we are just doing internally. So yes.
All right, that's perfect. Now, it's interesting that you mentioned email, something along the lines of email being something important for us to build, because the next question that somebody had, and I like the way they phrased it, why doesn't Seller have an inbuilt email marketing system instead of requiring third-party tools?
I can answer that. Why? Okay, the question is why. Why? Because email is such a very stressful product to build. There's so much to worry about. That's like email reputation. And I mean, this is, to be honest, you don't care. Like, I want to think that you don't care because at the end of the day, you just want to be able to send emails. We are working on this. Um, it's not just even the product itself, there's also just the technicality of the integrations that we have to build. But we're actively this is literally what I was like working on before this live started. But yes, but email is something that is very, very important to us, and we are trying our best to do it well before we bring it to you, because if we give you trash, you will bite our heads off. Yes.
All right, so do you plan to automate Seller for integration into creators' personal websites?
Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. So we rebuilt our page builder this year. And I mean, that took blood, sweat, and I don't know what else, but a lot. And we have designed almost 70 new templates, if I'm not mistaken. Um, I was literally syncing with Chinelo like over the weekend. So a lot of these templates are going to come out in the next week on the dashboard. We're just ironing out a couple of things, and they're very, very beautiful. I really, really, really can't wait for you guys to see them. Just beautiful templates, all pretty, all nice, all cute. Um, so give us till maybe up a week, and you should see a lot of these templates on the dashboard. And because when all these templates are live, it's going to be very, very easy. It's going to be very, very easy for you to set up your own personal website and set up your own portfolio and all of that. So we really kept that in mind because we wanted to have like an easy website builder for like just creators that wanted to simply just showcase their work. So yes.
Okay, so this next one is kind of an interesting question for the affiliate network. Will Seller introduce an affiliate program for people who refer others to the platform? So are we going to have an affiliate program for Seller itself?
The answer is yes. So we do have that actually. So we do have that. The reason why, so we actually have that. It's just not public to everybody. So interestingly, we have that for affiliate network subscribers, and we also have that for like creators. I would just say send us a DM, and we'll see how best to make this work. But yes, there's Collins on the
Okay.
line.
Oh yeah, sure. Collins is here. By the way, Collins is our affiliate network lead, so he is also taking the feedback with regards to the affiliate network. Um, the next question is, can buyers purchase ebooks without signing up their emails, since that step sometimes discourages them?
I'm not sure I 100% understand that question. Are you saying can
Okay.
buyers buy ebooks without entering an email address? Because if that's the
E-
question, so no, they cannot. No, they cannot. Right now. I don't think they should though. Also, sorry, I'm trying to be comfortable. Just because
That's fine.
apparently this is going to be a long session, but they cannot do that right now, and I don't think they should do that. Like all your customers should have email addresses, but you know, interestingly, we are doing a thing called like I'm going to talk about this now. I'm not sure, but we kind of have like an offline play that could be very interesting, and only numbers are going to be used for that. So I guess, but I really wonder why would people not want to enter their email addresses? Um, but I guess we do have like different kinds of users selling different things. But yes, yeah, but not right now. That's getting into that.
Okay, now this question I actually genuinely like because I think I've seen it in theory, or I've thought about it personally. So I sell ebooks on Seller. Is there a way to arrange print on demand options for paperback versions? Print on demand options for paperback versions.
That's interesting. I mean, not by us, but we can definitely connect it to printing companies. I think We Create is a company that we use a lot. I've actually known the founder of the parent company for a while now. So I think they do really wonderful print. So we can always connect people actually. So I think for the longest time, we really wanted to make like a directory of like service providers that hopefully a lot of creators are going to need. So if that's something people are asking for, we can definitely always connect it to printers. But then the thing about like printing, most of these have to be done in bulk for it to like be good. So you also have to keep that in mind.
Okay. So most of these questions were from platform features, usability, and improvement. So right now, we'll be talking or answering questions with regards to payments, payouts, and withdrawals, among other things. Now, again, because I'm looking at a couple of questions from the chat section, if you have specific problems that maybe I think someone mentioned uploading an image and it didn't quite work, you could always reach out to our customer support team. They're available to help you all of the time. If you have questions regarding how to promote your products, we have multiple videos, multiple articles on the blog to help you, on the blog and on our YouTube channel to help you with that. So, you can always ask, you can always get answers to those questions based on information that we've already put out. So, someone asked an interesting question regarding payout options. They said, can seller add crypto payout options, e.g., USDT?
Um, so interestingly, our CAO. So of course that Nigeria has like opened the like floodgates for like crypto, like where Nigeria is like, okay, we can do crypto now. So the funny thing is, we have spoken to like a couple crypto like platforms, and we're ready to do the integration. Like we already like we're it's pretty much straightforward. However, my CEO is like still in, and this is Shay, so you guys can find him on LinkedIn and just like bite his head. Our CEO is like very like in, oh my god, I really don't want us to do something that it will turn around and bite us, just because you know how crypto has actually been in Nigeria for the longest time. But the answer to that is yes. Hopefully, that's coming very soon. We interestingly, what do you call those guys? Quidux. Credux has a product for crypto, a new product for crypto payments, and I think it's something that we're very excited because we are friends with the Credux guys. Coach Moses is asking if we can add more currencies to the seller dashboard. I want to ask you what currencies you want. So, can you tell me what currencies you want, and then I'll see if I can answer that question. Coach Moses, I don't know if you can see this, but just I can see your question here. You just asked what currency. So, what currencies do you want? Okay, carry on.
All right, and just as a reminder, we're going to have a separate segment where, apart from the questions that we collected at registration, we're going to be answering questions live from people on the chat or in the chat. So we're going to get around to everyone basically. Now, the next question here is, will creators be able to withdraw dollar or pound sales directly to their domiciliary accounts?
We have that today. People can do that. We support
All
that
right
already.
then.
So if you can just send us
Perfect.
a message, we can do this for you. But we've always had this. We even recently just opened it up to more creators in the last couple of months. So if you want to get paid for your dollar season dollar, you can definitely reach out to us. We do have like a minimum payout of maybe like I think maybe 300 or $500, but we definitely support that today. Yes,
All
we
right
have
then,
lots of.
perfect. Yeah, next up, I am based in Sierra Leone. How can I add my bank details for affiliate earnings since my country isn't listed?
So when it comes to expansion, unfortunately, we are very limited by our payment partners. Um, and I think Sierra Leone might not be supported right now, but I don't know if Sierra Leone has like PayPal. If Sierra Leone can receive payments by PayPal, we can definitely add. You can definitely use PayPal because for like every other country, you can definitely use PayPal. Yes.
All right then. Someone asked a similar question with regards to Liberia. It's why can't affiliate marketers in Liberia set up local bank accounts to receive their earnings? So I'm assuming that that also applies to them, right?
Yeah, that applies to them. Yes. But we
All
are
right
just
then.
trying to do more expansion though. So um, hopefully, as our payment partners, because we try to partner with as many people as possible, as our payment partners expand to these African countries, hopefully we'll definitely do that too.
Okay, okay, perfect. Interestingly, interestingly, the very next question. So the first one, Sierra Leone, sorry. The second one, Liberia. The third one, immediately after, is the same question, but for North Africa. I think that the same answer still applies. Now, the next question now is, will creators be taxed for gifts received through the Show Love feature, especially under Nigeria's new tax law?
This is very serendipitous because like before this live, the person that I had a missed call from was is a lawyer that I met at Aluko. I don't know the other name, but Aluko and something. One of those like the one of those tier one law firms. I met them like 2 weeks ago, and I spoke to Lydia, who's our social media lead, to start putting out content on like this new tax law and what it means for creators. So um the answer to that is, to be honest, every money you receive in your bank account will be taxed under the new Nigeria tax law, whether it's like a gift, whether it's like a product that you sell, whatever it is. Um, but I think hopefully we will try to do like a session where we explain it or like a video. I'm going to try to connect with that lawyer because I think he had a lot of really rich knowledge on this. So yes, hopefully.
All right, so someone wants to know, can Seller create a marketplace where creators can directly connect with potential customers? Hmm.
Yes, we can. So yes, we can. And the reason why marketplaces are quite a chore, and I'm just speaking about it from the context of like a business, they are quite a chore to manage and promote and keep alive. But we do have like a marketplace thing planned, hopefully. Q1 next year. But no, don't hold me on to it. But like, yes, we do have. Interestingly, we might just start with our events first, and then we'll really just spread it to other things. But yes, please. Yes.
All right then. Moving on to a different section. This is international sales, payments, and expansion. So can Seller be used for, I mean, even I can kind of tell the answer to this one, but can Seller be used for international book sales across Africa and Asia?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Perfect. Okay. How can again, I think that this question might be something specific to maybe customer support, but someone asked, how can buyers in America or Canada purchase my product easily? Some have issues even after entering their card details.
Can you please take that again? Sorry, I was reading a question on the live. Somebody was asking about Zimbabwe. We have Evocash. I'm gonna take that down. Someone asked that question on Instagram. Evocash.
Okay.
But we do have a Zimbabwe integration right now, actually. I don't know if we support payouts yet, but we do have a Zimbabwe. We can collect on Zimbabwe currency. But sorry, please take your question again.
Yes, please. Someone here was saying that some of their customers still have issues even after entering their card details in America and Canada.
Ah, that's shocking. That shouldn't be because like typically I would just say reach out to our support and would help you with that. Please. I
Perfect.
would, yes.
Now, when will Seller include Spanish translation for international users?
We just did French, and I swear to God, this nearly took our life. So I cannot even say that like Spanish is something. And I think, quite frankly, one of the reasons we did French was because we were moving into the Francophone African countries in Francophone African countries, and that's why we did French. Um, I don't know Spanish actually. I mean, Spanish is really one of the biggest languages in the world. But hopefully we'll get to that soon. Let us announce the French that we did all year. But yes, but maybe soon.
All right then. Uh, Ton is asking, can customers pay with PayPal? Yes, you can. I think that's how can I enable PayPal payments on my store for convenience? Uh, Douglas, you can take this one.
How can I enable PayPal on my store? So this is not available to everyone by default, and it's just because our fraud reputation. So like we have to be very careful with everything that we turn on for creators. So if you need it, just send us a message, and like if you qualify based on like your transaction history or the kind of business that you do, we'll definitely enable it for you. That's how fast we are with these things.
Okay, that is perfect. Uh, what was, sorry, why was my product rejected from the affiliate program?
That's not a question I can answer because that is a question that like the person that rejected it will tell you in their rejection. But yeah, that's not one I can answer. I would just say reach out to our support and they can definitely give you clarity on that.
Also, to add to that answer, as a general rule of thumb, we do have a help center on Selar.com. So if you go to our website, Selar.com, and you click on learn, you'll find help desk and guides, and then from there you can find like an article that lists out all the conditions for getting your product listed on the affiliate network. So I think that if you fulfill all of those conditions, then technically speaking you should by all means be able to have your product listed. But if regardless you're still having issues, then of course the support team is always available to help you. They're like one of Seller's hardest workers, honestly. uh some customers say they've tried to make payments multiple times, but transactions fail. Is this a known issue, and how is it being addressed?
So there are a lot of reasons why customer transactions fail, actually, and there's a myriad of reasons. Like the reasons are really just wide. Um, in many of these cases, and I really hope I'm not answering these like this questions like a robot, because I really do care about most of this challenges. But I think for some of these, they're very repeated, and I think that's why it feels like I have a template response for them. But actually, I know it really sucks when payments fail from your customers, just because you work hard on your product, you really want to make a sale, and last thing you want is for payments to not be going through. So we try to have multiple payment partners to make sure this doesn't happen. But in many cases, when it happens, I think it's also just very helpful to reach out to our support, and they will definitely help you figure out like what is wrong. They can even tell you what the issue is in cases where we can. Sometimes it just comes as declined from our payment gateway. Sometimes there's a reason, and hopefully we can always help. So yeah.
Okay. Someone is curious to know how long the free seller membership lasts in months or years. Uh, I'm not sure. Perhaps a way to rephrase that question would be, will seller remain free? Or at least will the free version remain free? But you can answer both of them and see maybe if that answered the person's
So the
question.
free version will remain free for as
Forever?
long. I don't want to like. I don't want to say forever, but like it will remain free. I don't really think that we. I think the free version will remain free for as long as we can keep it free. But which is okay. I don't know how to answer that question like delicately, but the free version will remain free. That's really it. You don't have to ever switch unless you need it. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, next question. Do I need to upgrade to Seller Pro to start making money?
No, you don't, but you should if you want to give me money. Um, but no, you don't. You can always make money on the free version. So we have so many creators that sell. with the free plan and they never have to upgrade. So, however, like we have just built our just because we want to offer more value and more value comes at more cost to us, then that's why we have the pro version and the turbo version and the turbo plus. So in cases where there are things that you want to achieve on the pro plan, so e.g. you can sell courses on Seller, but maybe like one video and all of that. But if you want to like organize them in like a course format and everything, you have to go on our pro plan. And then we have so many integrations that are on the pro plan, just again because with more of these things, we expend more resources and we cannot keep it free forever. So that's why. So you don't have to pay for the pro plan to make money. But if you see something on the pro plan that you need, then you can get the pro plan. Yes.
All right. Okay. So that basically brings us to the end of our the questions that we collected from the form.
Oh,
Um, yeah, there were a few more questions, but a lot of them were asking for things that had already been asked for, so we had to skip over them since those had already been answered. Now, just for everyone else that is watching live from Instagram, YouTube, or wherever else you might be watching from, please drop your questions in the chat. At this time, we're actually taking live questions. I already have a few. I already have a few here that I've taken note of. Someone wants to know what's one major challenge you faced while building Seller and how did you overcome it?
um, I mean, if I would set the tone, so this is like maybe 2020 or maybe 2017 to 2020. It would just be trying to convince people that like, oh, try out this product from a nobody. Um, and I guess the way I solved that was just by continuously begging people to do it to try. And like on some days you get one person to do it, or some other day you get another person to do it. And if you're lucky, someone that uses it and is happy will tell the next person, and that will make it very easy for you guys. I think at the beginning of 2020, I had sent like a lot of cold DMs, and I say that a lot in interviews. I sent a lot of cold DMs, and I had people that never replied me, never just responded to anything I sent them. And then there was one time in like I think August where like a big creator had used us. She had a really amazing time, and just on her own, she like gave us a shout out. And people that I sent DMs in January started replying my DMs, which is like insane because like those you saw my DM. I know you saw my DM. The funniest ones are like the ones that like um we'll now start the conversation like everything above doesn't exist. But the thing is, I'm shameless and I like money, so I'm just like, yes, please, I would answer all your questions. I would do whatever you want. Let's get to work. So I guess that was probably my biggest challenge, actually.
Okay. The next question is kind of in the same tone. What keeps you motivated to keep building for creators even when things get tough?
That's a really good question. I mean, for one, I do like building. Actually, I just do. I was building Seller for 4 years or 4 years plus, even without without much traction. I had like one or two customers that were like talking to me and I was iterating the product for them. It was fun to build. I enjoyed building. But then I think I also just really enjoy seeing the faces of, I enjoy seeing happy faces. And in the context of like building a product, I enjoy seeing happy faces using a product that I have built. And so I think that's like a really big motivation for me all the time. Um, I'm very happy to see customers just use this product and it achieve what they wanted to do. So yes.
Okay. Uh, with more global creator platforms coming up, how is Seller positioning itself uniquely for African creators? Take your time.
I don't know how to answer that. I actually really don't know how to answer that. That is as honest as I can get with that answer. All I am doing right now is the work that I'm meant to do. Um, I'm doing the work that I'm meant to do, We still talk to our customers. We still do our marketing efforts. So all of these really interesting things. So that's really what we're up to. Um, yeah, it's just doing what we've always done. I think that's sort of like our approach to this, because there would always be more. It's just, yes. By
Okay.
the way, I'm going to turn off my video because I want to get water, just for a second.
Okay, sure, no problem. For everyone else that's still watching, please send in your questions. Send in your questions. We'll be looking at them in the chat and we'll be taking notes to answer. Uh, yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, perfect. So, what is one mistake that you see African creators making when it comes to selling online?
Let's see. Hmm. I would say a lot of people just think creating a product is all they need to do, and like they just have to create a product and post it and people will just buy, and it's like, no, that never really happens. You have to market the product, and a lot of work goes, and it's unfortunate because people really like, it's a lot of work to make a product, yes, but you're also going to put almost that same amount of effort into marketing this product, if you want it to be successful and you want it to actually be profitable. So I know it sucks. I know if you maybe you're not, marketing doesn't come easily to you, but you have to make a way, find a way. You just have to be very intentional about your marketing. But that's probably the one mistake people make.
Okay. How does Seller plan to help creators make even more money in 2026? And the specific question is, are there any new features? Give us updates with like multiple exclamation marks there.
Oh my God. The answer is yes. Let me see. And I'm actually going to like open like a document to see like what do we have. No, actually, let me open the GitHub. Let me see. What new features do you have coming? So we have like fixed bank account thing. I think that's going to be very interesting for like offline. I think that's going to be cool. Um, we have we have a thing where people can approve their payouts. That's coming soon. We have lots of exciting things actually. Um, yeah, but like I feel like I don't want to spoil the surprise. But we do have a lot of exciting things coming. Interestingly, we have also just worked on a lot of things that we haven't announced. So over the next maybe 6, 7 weeks, you're going to be seeing a ton of like announcements for things that are on the dashboard. Um, and yes, so just be on the lookout. Please make sure you follow us. Make sure you're subscribed to our newsletter, and you're on our social media channels, because we do actually are just going to be posting a lot of these. We have a lot of updates that really would make like sales easy for you guys. And we're really, really excited about that. This is work that I don't know how to explain this, but this is work that I think I really care about. This is work that a lot of everybody on this team really cares about. Um, and I and it's like, I want you to know that like you have a partner that um just really is committed to making sure that you do really well as a creator. Yes.
Okay. Um, Now someone asked this question from the chat and I spotted it myself. Do you want to talk about sellers' exchange rates for USD transactions? Any
Yeah.
light you can shed in that regard?
Yes, actually, what is the rate right now? And I'll tell you what our rate is. I think this is the best day to ask me this question, because I'll tell you what our rate is right now. I think our rate is like, give me a sec, because I know this. So with our rates, we really try to be as flexible as possible. So our rate right now is 1451 naira to a dollar. And I think the current exchange rate is like maybe 1460, if not less. I did a transaction on my bank this morning and it was definitely in that range. Let me double check. So when it comes to rates, we really really try to be very on par with like what the market rate is, um, and make sure that like it's as suitable for everyone as possible. Yes, I, I I I will be honest and say that I think some days maybe we might miss the mark with that, but it might also just be a function of like where we're getting our dollar from. But nine out of 10 times we are always just very keen on um, giving our users the best rates. I think over the past couple weeks, we got a lot of complaints about GHS, and we sort of figured out what was wrong there, sorted that out, and I don't think we've gotten any complaints again. Um, and we really just try to do that across board for all currencies that we have. So yes.
Okay. As a founder, what is one decision you have made as a CEO that changed the trajectory of Seller? For you to answer this question, you have to first tell us where Seller was going in the first place and what decision you made that changed that trajectory.
I'm a shitty person, so I can only answer that question in a shitty way. So I don't kn- I don't know how to answer that. Okay. I mean, a lot. I would say a lot. Um, it is also just a very important to me. So, EG, this is a very just lazy answer, but like, it's very important to me that like creators don't feel cheated in any of the things that we do. So, e.g., this exchange rate thing, it's sort of very important to us that creators don't feel cheated, because sometimes they might not even be cheated. They might just feel like they're cheated because of the circumstance in which things are. And it's just very important to me that we don't cheat our creators, we don't cause them to lose money, and we are just very committed to making sure that like they're having a good experience. Sounds like fluff when I say those many words, but I guess that's a decision that I think I've always just made. It's like I'm not going to pick making like a lot of profit over like creators being unhappy. It's just not. It's not in my personal DNA, and it's not in the DNA of the company that I'm trying to build. So yes.
Okay, this question is more fun, suppose sort of less technical product feature y. What's the most surprising way that you've seen people use Seller?
Hmm. What's the most surprising? I think I just love. I have seen a product teaching people how to use Google Forms, and I just thought work because um, it really just plays on that like idea that a lot of people think people like they judge what people know based on what they know. They're like, oh, I know this, so therefore every other person knows this. This is of no value to hear for this is of no value for other people to in any way. And it's like you will be deeply surprised what people don't know. And I think that's really one of the things I just love about us building Seller. It's like people are using this product in ways that we could just never have imagined. And I couldn't be more happier. I don't know. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Mm, it works. It works. I feel like someone on the team logged in and asked this question, but I'm seeing a question here that says, "Who is your favorite member on the team?" I don't even
Um,
know how that got there, but I'm asking what I'm reading out what I'm seeing here.
that is a question I don't even think I can answer.
Hmm.
No, like I'm a Nigerian parent. I
Hmm.
don't have favorite, but I do. I have a few.
Okay. Do you want to list them off the top of your
No,
head?
I'm not. Like, no, I don't have favorites. I don't have favorites. No.
You don't have favorites. I thought you just said you have a few.
I'll keep them to myself. Like, but I don't like everybody I love equally.
You sound like every Nigerian father and mother that ever existed.
Yes, like I love everyone equally. Um, but if I was a metric for who will be the favorite, it would just be people I don't have to explain stuff to more than once, and they just get it. And you see
Okay.
that like removes you from the like it removes you from the bucket because like we had like a 1 hour plus conversation last week trying to like get clarity on something, and you see like
Hey.
so I'm glad that you caught that. But yes,
You
but it was
cannot,
people that I
you cannot over communicate. Come on, there is no such thing as over communication.
actually there is. I'm a Nigerian parents. I want to tell you something once and you should get it.
All right. It happens. It
Yeah.
happens. It happens. Anyway, we are we're interestingly getting close to the end of the questions because I am looking at the chats, but I'm trying not to focus
Your questions from
specifically.
Instagram. Oh,
Okay, okay.
Jesus Christ. What about somebody asked, what about an app? We have two apps actually.
Hmm.
Um, we have two apps. We have a ticket scanning app and then we have a consumer app. The consumer app is kind of almost ready, so that's gonna come soon. Let me see. Can you update the how-to videos on YouTube? Yes, we can, Ariela. She's one of our oldest creators, and she's been with us for a minute. Really love you. Shout out to you. I think that's feedback for our support team. Updates. Let me just text somebody. Updates how to videos. How to videos. I think, yeah, I guess maybe a lot of things are probably updated, and I think maybe it's time for us to update a few. Currently, creators measure the effectiveness of marketing without the access to their store. Mr. Martins, don't be mad at us. They're asking for they don't know, they don't have a good metric on like their marketing efforts. Really, really sorry. So we have this information on the back end and we just haven't put it to the front end. Um God knows I've been trying to hire a data engineer for maybe like 1 full year straight. We actually store all these informations and we will actually bring it down. By the way, if I'm looking down, I'm looking at my phone to see the
Okay.
comments. Sorry, to see the question on IG live.
By the way, there's another question
But
here. There's another question here.
how,
Okay, it
okay,
says, what does success look like for Seller in the next 3 years?
that's a good question. I'm really gonna like I think for me, my North Star metric for success with this product is usership. How many people are using our product? I don't, and I mean happily using it is also maybe another thing.
Hmm.
Um, it is important to me that like, okay, we have 300K, 330K creators right now. Can we get to a million? We have 2 million plus signed up users now. Can we get to 10 million? And can the product like hold 10 million people using it? Um, these are things that I care about. And that's what success looks like for me, I guess. Are people happily using this product? Are they happy? Are they getting value? Are customers buying products from creators and going, wow, this is really smooth. I love this experience. Oh, take my money. These are things I care about, actually. So, yes.
Awesome. This is a pretty technical question, so it's even perfect that you're here to answer it. Is Seller going to eventually integrate conversion API and add advanced data sharing? This is because pixels is not enough for our meta ads to work. Do you need me to take that again?
No, no, no. So interestingly, I did see some chatter on this on social media, when it comes to conversion APIs. So we don't have the conversion API right now, but we do have like pixel tracking. I'm very surprised. And the thing is, with the pixel tracking that we have, it is pretty sufficient for any kind of conversion tracking you want to have. So I'm not sure the usefulness of like the conversion API, but I think we can definitely just keep make a note for that. Conversion API. I last I checked, I don't think the conversion API would do anything more than um we already asked it to do right now. But please, I guess we'll look into this because I saw the chatter online about it, and I mean, with us, I really just try to stay away from like noise and focus on like actual things that people need. And so with Pixel, we do have that. And but I guess if something is still incomplete there, I'm very sure we'll be happy to do that. Yeah, because if a lot of people do a lot of tracking, a lot of people do a lot of ads on Facebook, and it would really be nice for them to be able to track what is up there or what is going on there.
Okay, perfect. So, Aki Akinola, your question was not actually ignored, but I have found it. It was kind of buried under a bunch of chats. Now, he is asking, Aki is asking, on a search engine, it's not possible to type a name or product, then on seller and have it pop out. I think that feature is not on seller. Please, why? I think they're asking for search engine optimization for specific products that they have listed on seller. Is that something that's
Uh,
available or possible?
so I interpreted that question
Okay.
differently because I think what they're asking for is a marketplace. They're asking for like, oh, someone is selling a product on Seller. How can they find the product without like having a link to it? So that maybe they want to go to the seller.com homepage and maybe search for like Shagun Oyebode and find your store. So that is going to be stuff that our marketplace will be able to solve, and hopefully we will do that. I think our marketplace is something that we've been thinking about for a while now, so hopefully we can definitely do that.
Okay.
Yes.
Interestingly, Akin clarified, I mean on Google search engine.
Okay. We have that. If you search for your name, so all our products are indexed. All our products are indexed on Google. So if you search for your product, it should definitely come up. If it's not, it probably would just be like a delay with indexing, but we make sure that all the products in seller are indexed, and people can search for your name and your seller store would actually come up. That's something that was very important to all of us.
Okay. Someone is asking here on Instagram, I will seller consider adding features to track product clicks and engagement metrics?
Hmm. The answer is yes. Interesting. So the answer to that is yes. It's not in our pipeline yet, just because there's a lot of analytics we want to start showing customers first before we even go deeper to maybe start tracking clicks and engagement. But yes, but that's something that is very important to us. Yes.
Okay, so earlier while we were talking about the applications, you mentioned that we do have two, the Tickets by Seller app and another. Now, Chidera is saying that the only one she saw is the Ticket app. Saying that the only one they saw is the Ticket app. So,
The other one, I don't think the other one is public. I don't think it's public. But it's almost out of dev. Should come out before the end of the year. We really want people to be able to like experience the product they buy on Seller on like a mobile app and just download it once, especially for maybe read online only ebooks. So yeah, so hopefully that should come out before the end of the year, but it's October. I don't know. Work is a lot. Yes.
okay. Sunday is asking, can creators have an option on Seller to auto save towards tax?
How does one auto save towards tax? I don't know. I don't think I understand that question actually. Um, I don't think I understand that question. I'm
All
sorry.
right.
If they can just clarify, I'd love
Sure.
that. I'd love to answer that.
Sunday, if you're still here, please feel free to rephrase your question. We are we are we're open. And if you have any more questions, we're still here for another couple of minutes at maximum. We have been here for roughly an hour now.
But this has been cute. I know I don't show my face a lot here, but I'm really glad that we could answer some of these questions. I hope they're helpful. Do we have more questions? I saw a question. I think you guys are trying to make up some questions internally. If um,
Stress Care is asking if we provide email automation.
Oh, so you probably joined this a little after this was said, but like I was crying about how stressful building an email product is, like very stressful. We have started the process. It's kicking our ass, but hopefully we'll be ready for it. We will be ready next year. But like, email is such a stressful, especially just if you don't want to build trash. Um, it is quite something. Actually, it's quite something. If you're really trying to do something solid, but like we're really working on it. We are collaborating with some really solid people, and hopefully our email products will eat, and will be good. So yes, just please be a little more patient with us. But we really also just want this to work, but we really want it to be done well, so that you will not flood our customer support with like, "Hey, I sent an email, nobody received it," blah 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 blah. Yes, that's it.
Okay. So the Sunday who asked about auto saving towards tax, he clarified and said, imagine a situation where a creator gets, say, 20K from selling a product. He wants to be able to auto save about 20% of that 20K and set it aside for taxes.
Oh, that's a really good question. Just because, huh, that's going to be something actually. Just because, I mean, with the new tax law coming up in January, it will make sense if like there's an automated way for this to be done. Um, we don't have one yet, but I think as we approach this new tax, I think we would also be figuring out more ways to make it easy for you as a creator to just pay your taxes. Um, yes. So hopefully we will have something, but right now no. But it's definitely like a thought for us. Yes.
Okay. I'm looking at two questions here on Instagram. Uh, I can choose which one I want to ask first, but I want to ask this one first, actually. What is your hair care routine like? And the person specifically said, we only want a founder with good hair care routines.
So interestingly, that is a very, very random question. I don't have any body routine or face or body routine that's complicated. I think I'm just gonna do a little segue. My face routine is pretty like toner and maybe like a serum. It's just like I keep it clear. I keep it very small. And with my hair too. I use a lot of Cantu products these days. So I have a shampoo from them, and I have this like curl because I'm like in my Pastor Chris era. I'm like I'm like really trying to make my hair like curly for like a while. So when I cut it, I always relax it. Just and then so like I have a Cantu shampoo. I have a Cantu conditioner, but like I don't use it that much. And then I have this like Cantu like moisturizer, and then then so if I shampoo my hair, well, after I use the like, it's kind of like, so I have a lock and twist like cream that I use sometimes, and then I also have this like activator Cantu thing. And yeah, it simply works because I don't like to do much. I just like to put it on my hair, do the thing, and like that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interestingly, a lot more questions are coming in now. How does Seller prioritize feature requests from creators, and what factors influence decision making?
That's a really good question. I have an answer to that. I don't know if you guys would like the answer, but there are a couple of things that that really factor into this. Number one, is it easy? If it's easy, and I mean easy in like technicality, we'll probably prioritize it. Number two would be, does it make a lot of people money? We really love to work on things that make a lot of people money. It's good for them, it's good for us, it's good for you as creators, it's good for us as a business. So that's always very high up on our list. It's like, what feature will help you make more money as a creator? I talked about like if it's easy, and I guess maybe the last one would just be like how many people would this help, and how many creators in this case would this help. And so like with this like three things, um, we sort of find a balance between these three. But money is probably maybe the fastest way to get more features. Like we love working on things that help creators sell more, help creators make more money, and okay, maybe like a fourth one, just so like I'm mindful, is like what will make your life easy as a creator, actually. And that is an honest answer. It's like whatever we can work on that will make your life easy as a creator, we will always do
All
it.
right, perfect. Now, I'm seeing a couple of people in the chat mentioning, asking for their questions to be answered. I promise you, I am on this call with both my phone and my laptop, just so I don't miss anything. So if I do miss anything, please just send the question again. I'm not ignoring anybody's questions. I'm actually picking them as I am seeing them. Now, are there plans to conduct competitor research to identify are there plans to conduct competitor research to identify best practices in analytics and insights for creators?
I'm very fascinated by you reading some of these questions because these are just shady ass questions.
It's an
Um,
AMA. It's an
but
AMA. You agree to it?
I mean, fair, fair. I will answer these questions. We're not a very competition obsessed company. It's kind of just, I think personally, I'm not a very competition obsessed person. Quite frankly, I don't care. I feel like I don't always care like what the next person is doing or what the other person is doing. I think what's important to me is what can I do, what is in my capacity to do, and what do my customers and what do my creators in this sense, in this case, want. And but that being said, we will check out the girls to see like what the other people are up to. Um, and like, okay, you have this, you have this. We'll pick some. But yes, we do that, but we're not very obsessed about that. It's kind of just a pointless
Yeah,
venture.
plus
Yeah, we will check. Okay, go
no, I
ahead.
was gonna say plus it's I think it's safe to say that a lot of our decisions on what to do typically come from creators directly, not just from what other people are doing.
Yes, that is
All right
correct.
then. So, Hansel, you asked how do you get the app? For the Tickets by Seller app, which is currently live, you can either go to the App Store or the Play Store. Just type in Tickets by Seller. It's right there. You shouldn't miss it. What are you doing? Prime Insights. What are you doing about increasing abandoned carts? Is there no automated email sequence?
We're doing something. We're doing two things about that. Okay, well, we last month we launched like transaction recovery via transfer, and I think we've seen across board that that has been a little helpful. Not as helpful as we thought, but like I think it's been a little helpful. Um, then we are, because the thing is, I think a lot of abandoned transactions are just people like clicking the link, looking around, and being like, "Oh, okay, you," and then they work away. But um, we will also just be showing you like how many of these people actually made an attempt to pay and if there was actually an error. So that's coming. That's kind of been already worked on for a while now. Um, and like I said, with automations, we are looking to build these automations like internally. So we will have automations for this later.
Okay,
Yes.
someone asked again, Victory, you are asking about the exchange rate. It's something that we already addressed. As a matter of fact, Douglas mentioned the exact exchange rate for today. So I think that that's already been sorted. Douglas, I don't know if you want to talk about it again, or you can just breeze through it because we've already spoken about it. Or we can move to the next question.
Okay. I can talk about it again just for people that just joined. But before I do that, somebody's asking, I think Digital Dollars Blueprint is asking, how can we get marketing materials to promote the products? I don't actually know what product. In this case, I'm guessing, is that your product or is that seller's product? Which is it? I don't know if you're speaking to us. But um, with the exchange rate, we really, really try to be on par with market rates right now. I think our rates today is 1451, and I think that's really, I think currently what with the markets is almost like 1460 or something. So we always try to keep our rates on par. And like I said, it is very important to us that creators are not cheated or don't feel cheated like in this mix while using like Seller. We don't always get it right with the rates, but we always work on it. E.g., I think we got a lot of complaints and people complaining about the GHS to NGN rate, and we looked into that and made some optimizations. And I don't think we've gotten any complaints about that. So we're always, when it comes to like rates, when it comes to anything that has to do with like the money aspects, we don't play. Because like everybody's in this for money and we want to make sure that you do everybody cares about the money and we want to make sure that you are happy on Seller. Yes.
Okay, perfect. Prince is asking, can seller run ads? Sorry. Prince is asking, can seller run ads for someone's products?
I'm not that we run the ads for you. I don't know about that. We probably wouldn't. But if you're asking if people can run ads with sellers' products, with products that you have hosted on Seller, you can definitely do that. But we don't run ads for people, actually.
Okay. Just this is not a question, but like a few other people are saying that the tax automation feature sounds interesting, and someone else is saying that they want an autoresponder of sorts. So yeah, those are just things to keep in mind. Um,
So that will come with automation. So yeah, I think that's going to be part of our automations. But carry on, please.
okay. Is there a way to get the creator's contact when I choose to promote their products? This is affiliate network specific, I'm guessing.
That's interesting. Why do you want to create this contact? So there's somebody on our team. His name is Collins. His name is Collins. He leads the affiliate network. You can send him an email at collins@seller.co. Um, I am very curious why you want the creators contact. What do you want to tell them? I think it's something that the creator allows. We can definitely share, but the question would be why. But yeah, we can definitely do that. But again, it will be something that it will be an option the creator has to approve.
Okay. Someone says someone says sellers should create a Nigerian social network similar to X or Facebook.
Okay.
um, I'm scrolling through. I just started motivating this and that. Can seller have an affiliate? Someone keeps asking, can seller have an affiliate program for seller itself? That has already been answered. It exists, but
Just send us an email. But we do have that actually. It's just not promoted, but we do have that. And honestly, maybe next year we will just roll it out for like our pro plans because we want to really push that next year because we've been really baking it with a lot of exciting things. So yeah, we do have that. Just send us an email
okay.
and we'll figure it
Okay,
out.
so from Instagram, Martins, can seller provide creators with geolocation data for their store visitors?
So we have that information. We have that information. It's on our DB. We save it. We just aren't showing it to you right now, but we will actually show it to you very, very soon. So please just bear
So
with
it's a
us.
feature that we're working
Yes, but
on.
we have it. We just don't show it on the dashboard. But we're going to be showing it. So when we start showing our analytics, we will show that. Yes.
Okay. Are there plans to introduce A/B testing or similar features to help creators optimize their product listings?
That's interesting. Um, if I were to answer that question honestly, I'd say that like there are no plans for it now. But of course, that's something that we would love to do. Yes.
Uh, Please, I really want to know if there is a marketing material to promote the product and where can I get them? I'm assuming because the person clarified, I think later in the chat that they're talking about seller itself. So marketing materials to promote
Oh,
seller.
we have a lot of videos on YouTube. That would probably be my first step. If you want to, that's really kind of you, and I really appreciate that. You, this is for digital dollars blueprint because I think I saw that question earlier. Um, so we have a lot of YouTube videos. I think share the YouTube videos with them. You can also just share them the link to sign up, and it's pretty self-serve in that way. And if you have any issues, we're always happy to help.
Okay. Does seller gift people the way other platforms do, like Digistem, Prompt Earn, and the rest?
I'm guessing they're asking that for us from an affiliate perspective, correct?
I I
Let
I
me
would
see.
hope that Prince
Did you?
clarifies.
I think so. Let me see. Did you? I don't know. Let me see. I don't. Mm. I think it's for affiliate marketing. Do we gift people? Maybe this year we will be sending like 'cause at the end of the year we typically send a lot of like hampers to um creators. I think this year we should definitely try to do something. We will be adding like our top affiliate sellers this year. So yes, Collins will make sure that all the affiliates, all the top affiliates this year, sort of get a hamper from us because that's also just they are a very big part of our community. So yes.
Okay. Uh, I've tried to create this sales challenge, but to add my single product, it's a problem. Why? That's a customer support specific question, but Douglas can answer so if he prefers.
No, I cannot answer that. That's a support. That's a customer support question.
Okay.
So please, so just reach out to our support. I think there was like, I think there's probably something with that. I think there's something with that. So please just reach out to our support, and we'll definitely be happy to help. I see a question that I find interesting. Esther is asking a question. Any plans for AI features for writing assistants? Um, we have like so many ideas for AI. Does Selar give people cars? No, we don't. Sorry, back to your question, Esther. We have a lot of great ideas for AI. Interestingly, one of our ex-employees, his name is Adam, so he worked on a writing assistant for university projects. So if we ever have to do this, I will just have to beg Adam to come do something for us. In terms of, I think one of the reasons why we haven't put an AI product is there's so many AI tools out there right now. And again, just because we are focused on like things that generate revenue for the creator as well as us, it's like there's so many tools that are really perfect for like writing and all of those things, and they are just publicly available. And we want most of this create like we if we do AI stuff, we would really like to do something that's like sort of unique and really useful to a lot of people. So we don't want to build the next, I don't know, what's a popular writing assistant tool? I know there are a couple of those. We don't, it's like we don't want to compete with those people in that space. We would like to build an AI tool that's probably unique to us and probably very solid. So that's why we don't have many AI thingies right now. But we haven't just been thinking on our end like useful AI solutions that we're going to embed to our product. So I don't know if that answers the question, Esther.
I think it should, but if it doesn't, please use the chat and let us know. For the last time, we don't give people cars or trips across countries like other platforms. We really don't.
No, we don't. So we really don't. But for what it's worth, with challenges now, so now that we've sort of launched affiliate challenges, even though it's not available on the affiliate network yet, a lot of affiliates actually give like cars and things. So you would see those challenges that are given cars and all of those things on the affiliate network soon. I think we've worked on that already. So yes, so you would see much more of the time. So us seller, we will not be doing that, but the affiliates doing this, they will be giving all their cars and all the
Okay.
things.
We've been here for nearly 1.5 hours, so we will likely be rounding this up soon. But quick one for Boss Lady Salome. One of my affiliates said her link doesn't open from a dashboard. I tested it and it worked fine on my end, but it is still not opening from her end. Please, what could be the issue? That is a customer support question. That's a customer support question. So please just reach out to our customer support and they should be able to help you with that. They will be able to help you with that problem. Uh, Digital Dollars Blueprints. Can you create a group for all the affiliates to interact like this, or is there one on ground? Yes, there is. We do have one. But Douglas.
Yes. No, 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 we do have one. I that was meant to be added to the dashboard, and I don't know where that is. Where's Collins? Collins and affiliate because we have a group on Telegram, Collins Telegram group affiliate network. This meant to be added to like the email and the dashboard, but yes, we do have an affiliate group where we also share like top products weekly and all of these things. Yes.
Exactly. So top products weekly, you can decide which one to promote, you can decide which one is the hottest selling, etc., etc., etc. So yes, we do have one. Yes, you can join. What are and I think this will probably be like my penultimate question or the penultimate question. What are the biggest challenges Seller faces in expanding its reach and supporting more creators in Africa?
Um, so we're not a payments company. that's serious work that we just cannot do. I think there's a lot of work that goes into building a product as robust as Seller, and payments is not one we want to take the weight on. And so probably one of the biggest challenges would just be our payment partners expanding their reach and having that work. I think with Francophone Africa, as an example, we had to adopt a new payments company that's even more local to the Francophone African market. Um, um, and we are always open to like getting new people. We're always open to getting new payment partners to make this process smooth.
Okay,
There's a question I like. Can I
please,
keep it?
please, by all means. I was probably about to read it anyway.
The annual event
Yes,
one.
yes.
Okay. Hi Sunday. So you asked the Seller hold an annual physical event. So we just decided this on marketing today. Um, so we typically have a summit, a creator summit. So it's always virtual, and I think we will be keeping it virtual. So next year we'll have a virtual summit. That's just a very big, somewhere we bring like creators across from like Africa and try to bring a lot of people. It will be online, but we will start having physical events monthly. Yay! Trying to like do a thing. So we'll start having physical events monthly. So where we invite our creators to come on and we have some conversations, really interesting stuff. So we might have one in November. This month is very busy for us, but we will have one in November. Um, and based on how that goes, so we'll of course talk about it on our social media. So based on how that goes, we will share it. We will decide if we're doing another one in December, but it's like we'll do one in November, and then next year we'll be doing one at least every month. And the beauty of this like small pop-ups is the beauty of the small pop-ups is it's not just going to be like Lagos only. Like we'll do some in other states in Nigeria. We'll also do some in other countries. So small pop-ups, not a very big, crazy event, but we definitely are very excited to meet with a lot of our creators. So just be on our Instagram and be on like our social media, and we will be announcing these pop-ups and these events. So really excited about that actually.
Okay. By the way, for the person who asked about the Telegram, about the community for affiliates, the link is currently in chat on YouTube, or it will also be shared across our other channels. Collins, our affiliate leaders, sent it. Um, are there any plans to integrate emerging technologies like blockchain or virtual reality into Seller's platform?
I don't know of blockchain and virtual VR, but we will be doing like crypto with stable coins,
Okay.
um, either by the end of this year or early next year. Yes,
Okay.
we'll be doing stable coins. That's what we have coming.
All right. Perfect. Someone has a request, says we should come to Abuja. So,
We will come to Abuja. Actually, I really want to come to Abuja. I have lovers in Abuja, so I'm definitely excited to come to Abuja. So yeah, so maybe we would have a pop up in Lagos, and you never know. Maybe we'll do the December one in Abuja, but I really don't know. But just know that next year we will be in as many cities in Nigeria as possible, where a lot of our creators are, and we'll be having like just fun creator conversations. Nothing really deep, nothing big, just cute little things. Yes.
okay. And finally, how does Seller leverage AI and machine learning to enhance the creator experience and improve platform functionality? I
Um,
think this person wants to build the second Seller. I think they want to build Seller 2.0.
no, 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 no. I don't know. It's like how do we do that right now? It's a work in progress. It is a work in progress. It's a work in progress. We have a lot of things coming. That's the best I can say.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. And how do I use I said that was the last question. I'm sorry, I cannot ignore a question if I see it. How do we use the new affiliate sales challenge? Yeah, how do we use the new update about affiliate sales challenge?
It's not even fully out yet. So we've been rolling it out for just very specific affiliates. some very big affiliates, but it's going to be on the affiliate network website, hopefully by the end of this month. So yes, but it's going to be really fun. You can see all these challenges that are offering cars and offering trips and doing all these things. So yeah, so I hope that
All
helped.
right, I think it does. Coach Oge, that was the question we just answered. To recap, it's not fully out yet, but it's going to be on the affiliate network website, and you would be able to get access to it just as easily as you could get access to any other feature on Seller. So, I think that that basically gets us to the end of this live, or to the end of this. Someone is still asking another question. Should I take the last question? Should I take another question?
Um, okay, one more, just one more.
How does, okay, just one more. How does Seller partner with other companies, organizations, or influencers to support creators and drive growth?
You'd see a lot of that with our physical pop-ups.
Okay.
You see a lot of that with our pop-ups. But if you're a company and you really want to partner with us, send us an email, marketing@seller.com or seller.co, and um, definitely happy to collaborate. But you'll be seeing a lot of our partnerships next year.
Okay. And to the person who just asked if you can get certified with courses on Seller, yes, you can. Certifications are in fact available on Seller. So we spent 1.5 hours here already. Douglas, do you have any closing thoughts, any closing notes that you want to share?
Someone is asking. Someone is asking how long does it take products to get listed on the affiliate network? Literally 24 hours. I think we've made it very easy for that. I would ask Collins, I would like you to double check because they put an update that sort of helped filter out the way people send applications. So can you please, does this mean that like, so you should get your stuff in 48 hours max? It doesn't take that long. Do I have any parting words? Thank you. Thank you for doing this, Shagun. And thank you for everyone that came out and asked the question. This is really lovely. I had a good time. I don't always do this. I don't do this often, but like, I mean, I probably should. I think this is fun. I had a good time. And thank you so much to everyone that showed up. Thank you so much to everyone that commented. Thank you for an hour, 30 minutes is a long time. And I really hope a lot of you are excited about like what we're doing at Seller and just all the updates that we have planned. And yeah, we turned 9 this week, and it really means a lot to me that so many of you use our products and are happy using our product and also just recommend our products to other people. So it's really kind, really thankful, really grateful. And yeah, I do have a lovely rest of your week.
Okay.
Do you have any partners?
Yes, I do, in fact. So, Cozy, you're just coming on board. Don't worry, the replay will be available publicly for you to view, so you can always go back and rewatch all the answers to the questions. To everyone, it was really a pleasure to have you here, but I'm not repeating what Douglas said. So, again, if you do have specific problems, then you can always reach out to our support team. That's number one. Number two, if you do want to learn how to market your products or you've been having difficulty making sales, we have multiple guides, tutorials, and all of those other things on our blog, on our YouTube channel, on our Instagram, across all our channels, really. So you can always find them there. If you didn't come at the start, or you just want to watch this again, it will be available to watch again. So you don't need to worry about that. And finally, the affiliate network lead.
Where would it be available to
YouTube,
watch? On
YouTube,
YouTube,
of
right?
course, YouTube,
Yeah.
definitely YouTube.
Please subscribe. Please subscribe to our channel. When you watch this video, please subscribe to our channel.
And follow us
Yes,
across our
but yes, we'll
socials
be
and
able.
tell a friend about Selar.
Yes, yes. Thank you very
Yes,
much.
and
Uh,
to answer the last question, because you asked Collins how long did it take to have a product listed, he responded and said 2 days maximum, so 48 hours maximum. But if you're still having trouble, of course, please reach out to the support team. It has been a pleasure having everyone here. Kosi from Cameroon, from Kenya, from Nigeria, all of you, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks. Do have a lovely rest of your week. Bye.
Hey Siri, how do I make money as a digital creator? How can I make money from my creativity? What's the best cost hosting platform in Africa?
To do that, you'll need to be online.
All right, I'm online. What's next? Everyone has a story to tell. The difference is in how we tell them. As a creator, you tell your stories with the content you create. Our job is to give you a platform to monetize your content. So the next time you think about digital products, think Selar. Get started for free on selar.co today.
Hey there! Does earning at least 500k monthly sound like something you want? If yes, then Selar's Affiliate Network is right for you. Imagine this: sharing digital products you love and making money while doing it. Whether it's a course, an ebook, or other awesome digital goodies, we've got you covered. And the best part, you're in control. No complicated rules, just great products and those sweet commissions coming your way. Ready to boost your income this year? Join the Selar Affiliate Network and let's get started. Head on to affiliates.selar.co to learn more.